One nation, one election. What it means, the benefits, challenges, and what it could change. You have probably heard about one nation, one election. But what is it really all about? It is a big idea that's been floating around since the BJP came to power in 2014. The concept is simple. Instead of having elections at different times in different states, why not hold elections for the entire country for Lok Sabha and state assemblies all at the same time? The idea is making headlines again because the central government has formed a committee to seriously consider this proposal. But is it really that easy to make this happen? Let's break it down. What is one nation, one election? In simple terms, one nation, one election means that all the elections in the country, whether for the parliament or state assemblies, would happen together. Right now, we have Lok Sabha elections every 5 years, but state assembly elections happen at different times. So, the proposal is to streamline everything and conduct these elections simultaneously across the country. Why is it tough to implement? It requires major constitutional changes. To pass this in Parliament, two-thirds of the members in both the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha must agree. That is 60% of the total members, no small feat. After that, at least half the state in India must also give a thumbs up to this idea. Currently, the BJP is in power in 10 states and with allies, they have control in about 16 states. In the Lok Sabha, the NDA has approximately 333 seats, which is around 61%, but they need 67%. So getting that extra 6% will be tough. In the Rajya Sabha, it is even more challenging with the NDA holding only about 38% of the seats. Why is the government pushing for this? The government's main argument is cost cutting. Elections are expensive. For the 2019 Lok Sabha elections alone, the central government spent about 10,000 crores. For state elections, they spend between 250 to 500 crores each time. Add to that the massive amount spent by political parties in 2019 totaled around 60,000 crores. By holding all elections at once, the government hopes to save a ton of public money. What are the benefits? With one election across the board, the cost to the government and political parties will drop dramatically. When elections are ongoing, government officers are tied up in election duties and regular governance takes a hit. Holding elections together means officials can get back to focusing on development and governance quicker. Every time there is an election, the Model Code of Conduct kicks in, which delays many government projects. One election would minimize this disruption. Study shows that voters might be more inclined to participate if they can cast their vote for both state and national elections at the same time, potentially boosting voters' turnout. What are the challenges? Everyone is not on board. Regional parties worry that national issues will overshadow local concerns if everything is held together. They also fear that the huge costs involved in elections would make it harder for them to compete with larger national parties. To make this happen, we would need to amend several laws, including the Representative of People's Act. Plus, convincing all the states to agree is a whole other challenge. A survey conducted in 2015 revealed that if simultaneous elections were held, 77% of the voters would end up for voting the same party or alliance in both state and national elections. When elections are held separately, that number drops to 61%. This means voters are more likely to vote for different parties when the elections are not held at the same time. History of the simultaneous elections. Simultaneous elections were once a thing. From independence until 1967, the entire country voted together. But over the years, some state assemblies were dissolved early and the Lok Sabha was dissolved a year ahead of schedule in 1970. This led to the current system of staggered elections. There have been multiple attempts to bring back one nation, one election since then, but none have succeeded so far. What would be the future? Prime Minister Narendra Modi reignited this idea in 2016, and since then it has been a hot topic. The Election Commission even declared that they are ready for it if the government and parliament gave the green light. So, will one nation, one election become a reality? Only time will tell, but it is definitely a conversation that heating up again. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more informative videos.